Quantum Zilch. I'm Dennis Regan. We're going to start today's episode off with a QVRU, very quick robot update. Now, not too long ago, I announced that I was going to be making this radio, this old radio, I was going to turn this radio into the robot's head. I was going to convert it into a robot head, and then I was going to place it on the robot. But since then, a few of you have written to me through the Facebook messaging system, and you've expressed some concerns that possibly this supercomputer brain, which I purchased at a yard sale for the robot, would not fit inside this head, this robot's head. And I've taken a look at it, but let's go ahead and take a look at it together. This is really not something I had even considered, and I appreciate you writing in about it. So at first glance, it appears that the robot's brain is approximately twice the size of the robot's head. Therefore, we really don't need to do any further measuring. We can just go ahead and classify this as a non-fit. Okay, and that presents kind of a problem for me. And but what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and think outside the box here. That's what I've been doing. I'm not going to put the computer's brain inside the head. It's not going to, it simply won't fit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the brain inside the trunk, the main base of the robot, and then I'm going to extend whatever wires are necessary up through the robot's throat so that the head and the neck will turn properly, and also so that the eyes and the ears and the nose will function correctly on the robot. So that problem has been solved. And that ends this QRV. Okay, well, most of you know that you come to Quantum Zilch to learn a thing or two. And I've been able to teach you a few things here on Quantum Zilch, but we have a long way to go and a lot to cover, and we'll get to it all. But the other day, I heard this old saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And it got me thinking, wouldn't it be great, wouldn't it be fantastic if there was some way, if there was some machine that would allow us to show pictures right here on the worldwide internet? I'm talking about still pictures. I think it'd be fantastic. So I got to work, and I built this contraption, this device, and I think it's going to accomplish just that. It's called the Image Blaster 4000. I call it the Image Blaster 4000, or the IB4K for short. And it has 4 different components, which I'll explain how it works when... it's basically this. I put on these goggles. I wear these goggles, which I designed specifically for this purpose. They have a unilateral filtering system right there to maximize optical clarity. Okay? There's also this helmet, which I wear, and the helmet is designed to scan my brain waves, particularly the occipital lobe, which is responsible for processing visual images. Well, all images are visual, I guess. Okay? Then there's this. This is what I call the transverter box. I built this. What this does, I'm going to turn this on. I'm not going to turn it on just yet. I'm going to turn it on, and it will... Is that working? Okay. What this will do will initiate the scan function of the helmet to capture the image that I'm going to be looking at. The image is on here. I'm going to be looking at an image right on here. I'm not going to tell you what the image is because that could compromise the results of this test. But we're going to try this out and see if this will work right now. I've done some testing and we made some progress, but the only way to know if it'll really work is to do it right here live on the internet. So I will turn this up. Right now I'm going to turn it up to about 5. Just to kind of get it warmed up while I explain this. And what will happen is, it kind of numbs my brain. I wouldn't describe it as painful, but I would describe it as unpleasant. Anyway, okay, so what's going to happen is the helmet will scan and find the image that I'm staring at here from the occipital lobe, and then it will digitize it, and then it will relay it down here to the transverter box. Then the transverter box will relay it to the television, and the television, it will appear on the screen right there. Now, it won't work at this level. I'm going to have to turn it up higher to get it to work. But also, I have to be careful, because if I turn, this thing sends electrical impulses through my brain, and it can shock me. And it did the other day, and it actually knocked me unconscious for a couple of hours. So I want to be very careful about how I do it. Now, I can't look at the TV screen while I'm doing this, because if I looked at the TV screen, then I'd be processing an image of the TV screen, and that would transfer an image of the TV screen to the TV screen, and then where would we be? So what I've done is I've set up a follower of mine, a friend, to call me to see if he could tell me what he is seeing on the screen as he views it along with you. So I hope he calls pretty soon. Good, good. Hello, Charlie. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I have it on 5 right now. Do you see any image on the screen? What do you see? Okay. All right, I'm going to turn it up to 10 right now. Okay, I'll be right back with you. Hang on, I'm going to keep staring at the image. So I'm going to turn it up to 10. Charlie. Yeah, I'm staring at the image. I got it on 10. What do you see? What do you see? Snow? That's it. You don't see any shadows? Alright, I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to try and turn it up to 12. Okay? And, hang on. I'm going to turn it to 12. Yeah. What? You don't see it? You don't see anything? Nothing? You don't see a cow? You don't see a damn cow? Not tail or nothing? Head? Okay. Well, that didn't work the way I was hoping for. It didn't. Actually, it didn't work at all. But all right. Well, I'll keep working on it. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. It might not be possible to show pictures on the internet, but I'll keep working at it. I'm not going to give up. I mean, where would we be if the Wright brothers had not rebelled against conventional wisdom and invented the airplane? Or the Richards brothers got the idea to put the wheel on the bottom of a board and made the skateboard. You know? Yeah, I have brothers. But they're not interested in helping me with this. They're not interested in helping with the image blaster or the robot or the spaceship or any of it. They think I've gone mad. Anyway, that concludes this episode of Quantum Zilch. I hope you'll come back. In the meantime, take care of yourself and look out for each other.